Okay.
Now with this, we're going to make some chocolates from this, and what we're going to do with this one is, when you get chocolate, it's hard and shiny and it's already tempered. If you keep it below a certain temperature, 32 degrees, then it won't go out of temper, so you can immediately make chocolates. When you buy the compound chocolate from the supermarket, it has the things in it that help it stay in temper for much longer.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you really want to be working with the
beautiful chocolates. It's got other things in it that don't.
So if you're going to do it,
you're going to do it, and you're going to spend the time making handmade chocolates.
Yeah.
You need to use nice chocolate.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just shaving this. And I'm just going to melt this.
So I've always
make chocolate.
When I made chocolate in the past, I've always sort of put it in a, I've steamed it from underneath and put it in a thing and whatever. And I think I've always sort of got a bit crazy. But you do it in the microwave, don't you?
I do. It always, and you'll read many different ways of tempering chocolate. Everybody has their own way. I like to use a plastic container in the microwave for a couple of reasons. It has to be microwavable. The plastic has to be microwavable. But if you use a glass bowl, lots of people recommend glass. If you use a glass bowl, I find that glass bowl often gets hot. So it cooks the chocolate around the outside, and then of course you can't use it.
Right, okay.
So I use plastic, and when I melt it in 10-second increments.
So it just, so you don't lose it basically. You're getting really close to the end.
Okay. Just chop this off.
I'm just looking at those lovely nails and just make sure that it's 12 when we're finished.
So we have our chocolate shaved. We're going to pop this in a bowl and we're going to melt it to about 30 degrees is what I'm going to aim for. This should be right now. I'll just give it a beat with this.
Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's got that lovely glistening.
It's got a beautiful shine to it, and it's smooth. So let's pop the thermometer in again and see what we're up to.
All right.
We want to be about 30.
And then it'll just stay at that temperature for a little while
while you work. Yes, it will.
And what if it drops below and you're a bit slow
and pop it in again.
The kids run in or the phone calls and whatever.
Just pop it in, and as long as you don't take it above that 32 degrees,
you can still continue to work. Okay, that's 30 now.
The best temperature for milk chocolate is 30, so it's at its optimum temperature now.
Well,
so we can go straight ahead now.
Perfect.
You can go straight ahead now, and you can. Are you going to do these?
I don't know. Am I going to do it?
Yes, you are. What we're going to do is we're going to put these in here.
So we're just making little tablets.
We are. Now this is actually a macaron mat, but it's perfect.
Okay.
I think you need a small spoon because that's too big.
All right. So we'll just do this.
So you're going to, I need to smooth that over. What you're trying to do is get it reasonably smooth on the top.
Yeah.
That's it. We are going to put things on it.
So just try
a little bit more. Try to get it to go to its right to the edge.
Oh, okay.
So maybe a heaped teaspoon of that smaller teaspoon.
Right.
See how this one goes. Well, the beauty of these is they're very simple to make. And we're going to put things on top. We're going to put delicious things on top.
All these little yummy things. You've got nuts and cranberries.
Yes.
I'm not doing good. I think I need more chocolate.
More chocolate. Yes, we have toasted nuts. We've got pistachios, toasted hazelnuts, toasted coconut chips, toasted almonds. We have some Calabo chocolate crispies.
They look great. They look like little rice bubbles.
Look like little Easter eggs.
They do, don't they?
They do. And some pecans and some cranberries, some dried cranberries, and you can use any dried fruit that you like, if you like figs or it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Then here we've got a couple of special ingredients. These are crystallised lilac petals and crystallised lavender petals.
Right.
So they're quite special, just to put a piece on this.
And this is just, what you say, this is a macaron?
It's a macaron, you know, the French macarons.
Oh, okay.
And it just helps to
to keep the form. So you need something like
And
that.
it's made from silicon, and chocolate works really well on silicon, so it just pops off. Yes. So what you need to do now, and this is where your creativity comes in. So you can just make them now.
Okay, so we just have little bits of
just have a little play.
Okay.
Put on whatever you feel like putting on.
And when you sort of, I know that we can get all this sort of stuff from you, isn't it? Because I like the whole decorating idea of creating a bit of colour. What are these again? Crystallised?
They're crystallised violet petals.
Beautiful.
And the pink ones are crystallised rose petals.
Okay.
And you can put your nuts on, a piece of shaved some shaved chocolate.
So one for me, one for the pot.
Yes, absolutely.
Cranberries.
And then I also have, while you're doing that, I'm going to get some gold leaf because it sticks to everything immediatly, including you.
Right. So
we have to just
if it's a hot day, I mean today's a bit sort of humid. Oh, I see what you mean. But you have to be so careful.
Yeah, it goes everywhere. So we need to work out a way to get this onto our chocolate. Right? So we're just going to put a little piece of gold leaf on it.
Oh God, it's really delicate to work with.
It's very delicate to work with, but at the end of the day, when it's when you're putting it on chocolate, it's
so you don't really want to use your fingers because it'll just
really,
melt.
because it sticks. You end up with gold gold fingernails and gold everything, but it does look beautiful on the chocolate.
Oh, it looks great actually. Looks really lovely.
And it
really
makes
lovely.
them look very professional.
Yeah. Is it expensive, gold leaf like that?
Yes, it is, but you should be able to buy it from.
The gold's gone up in the last couple of years.
It is actually 23 karat gold.
Right.
And it's about $8 a sheet. But
So you want to make sure that you're using it properly.
yes, yeah, you do.
And the whole thing is, I mean, it's fully edible,
It's
isn't it?
absolutely, yes, it certainly is.
I'll just put a bit of an almond in there. These are very cute. And you can put, I suppose you can put anything in there, can't you?
You can put absolutely anything on them. You know, some people like to do all fruit, so we can pretend that it's healthy.
Right. Yes, so it's all about tricking the mind, isn't it?
Yes. It certainly is.
Yeah. I'm very Asian. Quite yummy. I love these little baby.
These baby eggs. Eggs for Easter.
Can we get all this online? And if people who can't sort of
Yes,
go
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
all these little condiments.
Yes, they're all available
that's
online from How to Cook, www.howtocook.com.
Because the thing is, if you've got all the ingredients, it's easier. I mean, it's just easier to do. And what about the chocolate itself, the Kovac chocolate?
Yes, you can. You should be able to get Kovac chocolate from any good retailer, but we do also sell we sell Calabo, and this one is Belcolage that we're using today.
Yeah. Now, can we just try this?
Yes, you can.
So,
Just take a little piece if you can.
okay, I'll just do that.
That's
piece
right.
There.
Yep.
That's probably not a little piece, but I'll just put that on there like that.
That's it.
So you just need to really. Oh, okay.
Well,
And you need to be in a place where there's no wind.
Yes, you do.
God, it's so delicate.
It is so delicate, but it does make it look really beautiful. But it's a little bit of a breeze blowing through there, so it's
catchy.
lying away on you. But
well, that's the whole thing.
This is totally reliant upon your artistic ability, these chocolates.
Right. Of which I don't think I have that much.
I think you do. I think it's looking fantastic. You'd be happy to give these to someone, would you not?
I know my friends would be very impressed if I said that I've made these chocolates. Because I don't usually cook sweet things. So you're the master of things that I don't normally cook. I'm a bit of a savoury person, so that's pretty. So it's actually quite nice for me to create something that's as pretty as that. Beautiful.
Yes.
Now what do we do? Do we put them in the fridge?
No. We try to avoid the fridge if we can.
Okay. Why is that?
Chocolate should be kept between 15 and 20 degrees. Your regular refrigerator operates around 4 degrees or lower usually. So it's too cold. When you bring it out and then you try to use it, we'll have the blooming occur.
Oh, I see.
So if the temperature of the chocolate, storing the chocolate is either too high or too low. It doesn't matter which end of the cycle you're at. The chocolate doesn't respond well to it. So it really needs to be kept at close to room temperature, really, but mind you, we don't have many days when we're at 15 to 20 degrees. Not like we did in London when I was doing the course.
It's just perfect. They leave it out.
Yes, it's perfect. It's 15 to 20 degrees under normal circumstances.
Well, I mean, being that it's Easter, obviously it's a little bit cooler. So we just put these aside and they'll just find their own setting temperature. They
will. If you're finding difficulty, of course, because these will be consumed within if anything that's going to be consumed within a very short period of time, pop it in the fridge, get them set, put them in the box and give them to them, and they'll be gone in moments. It's only when it has to sit for 2, 3, 4 weeks and people come back to them and the cocoa butters come to the surface, and so you've got streaky chocolate that doesn't look as appealing. It still tastes just as good. But
beautiful. I love that, Iris. I love the whole idea, and I think it's really fun that you can sort of play with bits and pieces
on there. To do even as a family thing. It's
absolutely. The kids would love it. Imagine how much mess they'd make.